What's up, everybody? This is Battlefield Joe 97 here, and I wanted to kind of make a video, and this is like the first video that I'm doing in the Share Factory with some Amazing Spider-Man 2 footage on the PS4. It's an okay game. It's an open world Spider-Man game that we've already played and seen multiple times. And it's a movie license game, so the effort isn't that much put into it that much. But anyhow, I wanted to make a video before the big three, meaning Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft, when they reveal their their E3 predictions and announcements and stuff like that. So I wanted to at least talk about like these rumors or something like that, and stuff like that. So, for one thing, we already know that Nintendo is not going to have like a press conference, but they will still have a presence at E3 2014. They're going to have a digital event where it might be bigger than what their Nintendo Direct from last year's E3, but since it is a digital event, there might be something big going on for it. So, there's no rumors on what games is going to be on it. It's just there's a digital event and stuff like that. And the digital event will happen on June 10th, 2014. It will be live streamed like at the Nintendo E3 page and their website. So yeah, stuff like that. The second event that they're going to have around the E3 would be the live from Nintendo Treehouse. So basically, the developers at Nintendo, the Treehouse division, will be giving in-depth looks at some of, Nintendo's upcoming to current games on the Wii U and 3DS all day within the E3 show floor. So if you're not in E3 or you're in E3, you could at least, see these Treehouse, people talk about the Nintendo games and stuff like that. There's no date out of it, but it might be like around or in the E3 time. The third is something that I never expected that would happen, but it is kind of cool as hell. Nintendo's going to have a Super Smash Bros. Invitational tournament where they're going to invite 16 highly skilled Super Smash Bros. Players to play the Wii U version of Super Smash Bros. And this will all be held within the Nokia LA Live Theater. Now, for one, you can basically see the event in person, or you can basically see the event through live stream. So it really is cool to see how Nintendo is basically having their own Smash Brothers tournament after the whole incident they had with Evo and stuff like that. So I guess they must have had this idea in their head. It's like, why don't we have our own tournament for the competitive players out there who really want to, Smash Brothers Melee and Evo? So, the tides will turn to our favor and stuff like that. So it really is going to be fun to see the Wii U version in action a little bit longer with these professional, skilled players. So yeah, the Smash Brothers Invitational Tournament, the Kia LA Theater, Plaza and stuff like that. And the fourth event they're going to have is release new Super Smash Brothers for Wii U demo units within Best Buy. This will be called the Super Smash Bros. Smash Fest at Best Buy. So if you remember last year when you participated in the Nintendo Experience event, when you were able to play Wind Waker HD, when you were able to play Super Mario 3D World, Mario Kart 8, and Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, it was really fun to be able to play those 4 games before they were, released, and they were the exact same demos that they were in LA. So it really is fun and really cool that Nintendo would give the games to players who couldn't go into E3 or is not in LA. So it really is fun to see how Nintendo really is giving more content outside of just, journalists and stuff like that. But hey, to all the people who say that Nintendo's not at E3 because of a press conference, boo fucking who. They're giving out shit outside of the journalists, and they're giving, demos for people to play. So I commend them for that. So overall, Nintendo's E3 2014, there's not much like rumors or leakage of what games are going to be shown at the digital event and stuff like that. But overall, I can't wait to see what the surprises are. I just hope those surprises aren't something of CrankyCon levels from the VGAs. So yeah, Nintendo, check out of the list. Now to talk about Sony. Now, if any of you know this news, which was like in the 7th, I believe it was May 7th, DualShockers reported an anonymous source with information regarding Sony's E3 2014 press conference, so it's a leak it. So what I'm about to say, or you can read it in the description below of the DualShockers report, that this is not 100% confirmed yet, and we just have to see at Sony's E3 2014 press conference of what it is. So let me start off the list. So the first thing, they're going to be showing Uncharted 4 from the PS4 with a 3-minute trailer, which is going to showcase the in-game footage with gameplay segments in between, and that the visuals are supposedly, setting a benchmark for console graphics, and it might make a release date for summer 2015. Looks absolutely stellar. Feature tropical settings and different time periods with Nate and Francis. So it really is something to behold. Like, I don't know what to think of Uncharted 4 anymore, regarding so many key people within Naughty Dog and in the Uncharted series, like, gone from that, studio. But hey, from how much many Sony fans are still in denial, or in the fact that they just want to believe the next Uncharted game is going to be good as hell, let them have it. But, we just need to wait and see if Uncharted 4 can live up to the Uncharted name. So yeah, the second in the list is Media Molecule, which is the studio who makes the Little Big Planet series of games. Will be announcing a new title that will be a benchmark title for the Morpheus, which is Sony's answer to Oculus Rift. It's just going to be like a 3D world builder with quirky, beautiful visuals, extremely creative and fun, same way as Little Big Planet. I just hope the god is not floaty as all hell, just like Little Big Planet. But anyhow, the possibly related to like this trademark of the Intwind, if I pronounced that right, that Sony filed like last week, and the release date might be late 2015. The third is Gran Turismo 6 coming to the PS4 with 1080p, 60 frames per second. It'll be a port just like The Last of Us for the PS4, and it's going to be in vein of Gran Turismo 7 Prologue, stunning visuals, extra features, social connectivity, new tracks, DLC, blah blah blah, coming mid-late 2015. And it's just, I don't know, like the repackaging of PS3 games and PS4 is just getting ridiculous. I mean, it's great for the people who did not have a PS3 and jumped into the PS4, like the 360 players, but I don't know, I just want new games and not repackaged shit, that's all. If this is true, if it really is announced at E3. But anyhow, the fourth, God of War 4 teaser will be presented, CG snippets of in-game footage, a little early for a reveal, designed to offset negativity surrounding cancel new IP and generate excitement. Also to partly offset CG announce of Gears of War at Microsoft's press conference, and the release date would be late 2015. I don't know, like really, I don't know how the hell they're going to have God of War 4. I mean, if any of you play God of War 3, basically Kratos' story is finished. Like, the latest God of War games were just prequels, and I don't know how the hell they're going to do a sequel out of that. It'll be insulting if they bring him back just for another goddamn sequel, but we just need to see. The next in the list is the Killstrain trademark, which is related to Sony's old Siphon filter series, which is possibly a reboot for the PS4, with Sony been working on revamping the franchise. Beautiful visuals, possible winter 2014 release. It will be a stealth game like the previous Siphon filter games. So, stuff like that. So we're going to have like another game of that series. And another Wipeout game coming to the PS4. Sources hinting the developers being Sony London, Evolution, or Firespray. Quantic Dreams, like preparing a trailer. Unsure is going to be penciled for Gamescom or E3. And Sony will be watching Microsoft's press conference, which is announced that it's going to be the first one before Sony and Nintendo's digital event earlier that day, and will take whatever additional titles they're going to put to build up the hype with their conference. So expect the dark sorcery-like visuals in real time like last E3, but it's not going to be like, the dark sorcery beforehand. So anyhow, the next list, Ready at Dawn's The Order 1886, new footages of that. Sony London be at E3 with their first AAA title, third-person title. Guerrilla Games preparing an RPG at E3. DLC for the infamous Second Son. Sony Japan Studios debating two or maybe three titles. Project Beast, which is a spiritual successor to Demon Souls. The others is The Last Guardian, and another title which is surrounded in mystery. And finally, Drive Club, which will have a little bit of limelight. So that's something out of it. So let's start with Microsoft. Microsoft's thing, which is another leakage, is something else. We're going to have Rise 2, will be gone out of the Roman period, it will enter the medieval settings, the game will offer more freedom and exploration with a refined combat system than the previous one. No release date announced for that. Forza Horizon 2, 343 Industries unveiling Halo 2 Anniversary with, multiplayer, improved visuals. It will include the E3 2003 mission as a bonus unlockable in the missions from the PC version. So if they really did announce that, it would be really awesome as hell. If I had a job, if I had like a lot of money on me, instead of just hold 50 or 60, I would buy an Xbox One for that Halo 2 Anniversary and Sunset Overdrive, because the gameplay was excellent. No Turn 10 this year. Halo 5 will have a release date. Rare is preparing a reboot of the Battletoads and the Perfect Dark series, which is kind of hilarious because, Rare is a former shell of themselves. And, they're just Avatar and Kinect, so I don't believe that shit. Epic will unveil a new game based on the Sumerian demo, be an Xbox One exclusive, a Kinect-only title, Echo Black, next. Twisted Pixel will reveal the next digital game, which is set in a sci-fi fantasy planet, possible 2.5D platformer, CG trailer for another Gears of War game, showing two projects from Live London. Lionhead will show a brief gameplay of Fable Legends, Frontier development of Kinect, Phantom Dust Sacrifice, Quantum Break release date, Sunset Overdrive, more footages of that, a secret Japanese game from Platinum Games, and just more stuff that is going to be in the comments below. Anyhow, see you.